Good morning, afternoon, and evening, and everything in between. I'm the Canadian, back with another video. Today is going to be another Transformers review from a more recent series, and it's a bigger one. I don't normally have big figures, you know, because space, and sometimes space is limited. But sometimes there's a figure that you see that's like, you know what? I want it. And that's another thing too, is Hasbro has been doing a lot of modern redos of previous figures from previous lines. For example, the Legacy line. But this isn't from the Legacy line. This is from the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege line. And it is the Leader Class Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime. And this is a modern redo of the Cybertron Optimus Prime, or Galaxy Convoy. And yeah, it's Super Mode is fine. Not really a fan of the Core Mode. Core Mode, I guess is what you call it. And yeah, this is a remold of the Siege Ultra Magnus. It is a heavy retool to make it look like this and not an auto carrier. But majority-wise, a lot of the transformation and combining is the same as Ultra Magnus. The figure itself in vehicle mode captures that aesthetic of the Galaxy Force, or Cybertron Galaxy Convoy Optimus Prime. And by coincidence, I do have that figure here. It's not like I was setting it up for review or anything. No, I don't know what you're talking about. But here, I'm not going to transform this for this angle. I'll leave that for its own review. But here, we can compare it in truck mode. Let me get back on my chair here. To the original. And yeah, they did their best with what they had. And you know what? Truck mode, I'm not going to complain about it. You know, they have the majority of it, you know. It's not going to be exact with what they did, but, you know. Cannons are reversed, I noticed that. I actually noticed that when I picked these up to put on my review table. That the cannons are reversed. This one also doesn't have the flight mode. Yeah. I don't know, maybe another 10 years down the line we'll have another redo. And maybe a better one. I mean, this one's nice, but it could be better. So anyway, we're looking at this leader class. And yeah, one thing you definitely noticed was the size. Leader classes have definitely shrunk in size these last few years. From those massive units, which nowadays would be called Commander class, or that Prime when put in Super Mode, is pretty close to, I think, a Titan class? So, yeah, and plus they don't really have the lights and functions. That one has lights and functions, I just don't have batteries with it, and I'm not putting batteries in it. So yeah. And another thing too is Siege is when they really started going into detail. Like, there is so much detail on this figure. Like, it's ridiculous. Holy crap. And there is schmutz on here. Just not oh yeah, there's schmutz on the feet. I don't care about the schmutz, you know. I don't care that they did it. I know some people don't like it. It's fine. Stop complaining. You can't have everything. So yeah, I know the official instructions have the cab more forward like that. And I know the original has that too, but this one, I like pushing it back as far as it can go, giving it that big front end. Just a thing you can do. So anyway, yeah, you know, the painting, the front could do some extra white. You have all that. I'm not going to go into this because there's a lot of detail, and the paint budget did go up within, you know, last few years. So let's just go right into transformation. Oh, articulation. You can do that. Yeah. Yeah. So transformation, we're going to go core mode first. So untab. Oh, first off, I'm going to flip these cannons up. Untab the wings from the back. And then untab the back box here from that. And you have released the core mode of the truck. And now push this forward. So, yeah, and then, hey, look, you can this move down? Yes, it can move down. And I mean, I guess you can kind of do the battle platform there. You do have kind of a visible head here, but move that off to the side. So here is the core mode truck. Yeah, a little bit desired for, you know, just his whole hands and feet are out in the open, you know. So, you know, it's good to about there. I know Ultramangus had this, and I know they did a re-release for something. I want to say it was a Chinese New Year figure, where it was like a G1 Optimus Prime, and it's the same thing, the same figure. I'm just like, why? Why? At least do something to cover that up. You know, not a fan of that. But anyway, going into transformation, split the legs apart. The legs tab in up at the top there. So you gotta spread them a little bit, and then bring them down. There is a light ratchet in there. And then arms, gonna have to rotate them out like so, not tabbing them in. Turn this around. Push that back. Nope, nope. Not push it back yet because I'm gonna have to open up. Fold the head out. You can't see that. So anyway, you just open up the cab here, flip the head out, plug everything in, plug it in there, and there you have the core mode Optimus Prime. And yeah, for a redo of Cybertron, I know they said Galaxy upgrade, so they tried to do Galaxy Force or Galaxy Convoy Prime from a regular Prime. Yeah, I guess. Oh, forgot the heels. That's why he's standing funny. Yeah, I mean he's. Oh, one thing I forgot too. Bring this up. There. Yeah, I don't like this mode for Prime at all. Yeah, no, not really a fan. He's a little G1 for this. I mean, you know, you have the whole truck front there. You got the G1, like traditional Optimus head. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Some people love it. That's nice. Schmutz is a little bit more visible here on the arms. He does have some articulation. Head is on a ball joint. Do a 360. Look up that far. Look down that far. Arms can do a 360. go out that far, 90°, and a wrist swivel. It does have waist articulation, ratcheted legs can go up that far, back that far, legs go out that far, thigh swivel, limited thigh swivel due to the molding, and knees go out that far. Heel can fold in and out, nothing really in the foot. A little bit of an ankle pivot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and then off of the trailer, you can get the nozzle of one of the cannons, or water cannons, and he does have a blaster. You can also take any of the black cannons, unpeg them, and there's ports everywhere. This is when everything started getting port heavy, and yeah, we got that. It looks stupid. I leave it on the trailer. I'll put it back on the transformation. So other than that, let's get on to the big boy, the super mode. So what we're going to do, fold those ankles up. We're going to push this forward, tab the arms, open up the cab, fold the head back down, put those in. And then we're going to bring down the front axles and pull the wheels off. Bring that in, and then this here we're going to swivel around like so. So that's what you gotta do to the core. It's not gonna stand, so I'm gonna set it off. So you have the wheels here. I'm gonna put this back on, and this back on. So next up, we're going to be taking the trailer section here and ripping the back wheels off. This can be a pain in the butt. It's tabbed in 4 spots. There's 2 tabs up at the top and 2 mushroom pegs at the bottom. And it's a pain. Mine is very tight, and I don't want to break it. There we go. Okay, so there's that, and then the legs. Just take the legs apart, and oh look, shoulder pads. So let's put this together. First up, I'm gonna go shoulder pads. The typical Galaxy Convoy shoulders here. So now you have basically 2 caps. Cap, cap. Woo. Next up is the front axles. Going to open out those front bars there. And then peg them onto the arms. Next up, the legs. I'm going to make sure everything's straight here and bring them, slide them on like that, and they tab in. And then I don't normally leave these in, but these are heels for that. Next up, these cannons, I put them this way. And then last up, trailer. To set that up, have the wings like that. Fold them forward, because what we have to do here is fold this down, and then fold up the box there, and then the 2 mushroom pegs fold down like so, just to clean it up. Then the chest section here, just fold up like that. Bring the whole unit over, tab on like so, down and tab, and there you have, and then cue Cybertron music. Galaxy upgrade Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And you know what? This is by far the best mode. This is what they focused on when they built this. And it works. It works. I have some nitpicks, but it works. This is what I keep this one in most of the time. I just gotta rotate this. Oh, can I not rotate the cannon? Oh, I can't. Okay. So it's just gonna stick like that. And so yeah, this is a very nice modernization of Super Mode Optimus Prime. Wings are a little short. Legs can be a little bit taller. I know there's an upgrade kit out there. I don't remember who made it. Was it Dr. Wu, or was it DNA Design, or was it just some like Joe Blow with a 3D printer? I don't know. Leave a comment down below. And hey, if you can, leave a link so I can, you know, because I kind of want to upgrade, Galaxy upgrade Optimus Prime. But yeah, this is what I primarily keep him in, is this or truck mode. And he is phenomenal. You know, I know a lot of people said, hey, we could do a modernization of Cybertron Optimus Prime. And sure, they did an Ultra Magnus in order to make this, but hey, it works, you know. He does the job, and he looks good doing it. You know, he's got a lot of painted detail, schmutz, got schmutz on the chest. It doesn't open like the original, but... and he's got primarily the same articulations, some new one. Head's still on a ball joint, but can look up that far, look down that far. Full 360. Wings are on a hinge. Swivels and hinges on the cannons. Same 360, just a little bit limited. Arms can still go up, you know. Legs up and down. And ooh, can he do the Jean-Claude? He can do the Jean-Claude Van Damme. He can do it. His feet look completely out of place while doing it, but he can do it. They are molded at an angle though, which they didn't, because they put in ankle pivots, they didn't have to do that, and it would also look better in vehicle mode, but it did. The cannons can fold down and around, like so. And he can hold on to them. There are pegs on the top that are on sliders, so they can slide and meet up. And of course, these cannons, I'm going to swap them. And these are reminiscent of the leg cannons that the original had as well. So yeah, there she is. Or not she, there he is. And this is something that you'd use, that I would use those big radar dish looking ankles for. Even though he does, or not ankles, heels. So yeah, that is Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime. Actually, I kind of like that pose. If you like this video, or first, that has been the video review of the Galaxy Force Upgrade Optimus Prime. If you like this video, click that like button. If you want to see more, you're always welcome to subscribe. It is free. Everyone likes free. And as always, I always encourage you, leave a comment, tell me your opinions, what you like or dislike. And again, I do have the Canadian A Instagram page up and running, so go over, check that page out. There's some stuff going on there. So go show that page some love. But until I see you next time, I will see you in the next video.